Hey guys, it's Scott from Channel Zero Marketing, your digital marketing MBA. And today I wanted to bring you something along the lines of maybe 8 things that you can do to market your cafe, your coffee shop, your small business, whatever it is, your restaurant, for less than $100 a month. That's kind of what I'm looking for. And the reason that I'm doing this is I was just reading a recent report survey, and the coffee shops, they found out that 70% of coffee shops spend less than $100 per month on marketing. So that kind of caught me off guard. I was really surprised by that. And even more so, even more amazing is that nearly 40% of shops spend a total of a big fat zero on marketing. So I want to try to help you out. I know that I'm not going to change that too much. I know I'm not going to get a lot of coffee shops as clients if that is their marketing budget. They couldn't afford me. So I just want to give it to you then. I'm going to give it to you free, and maybe this will translate and it'll help some of you coffee shop owners. It also will translate into helping other small business owners, as the idea is just kind of have some synergy and build and say, hey, I could do that for my business. So what can we do in this digital age for coffee shop owners? Let me give you a list of 8 things that I compiled, and I'll try to move through them really quick. Not a lot of details because I want to keep this fast and keep moving. The first thing I would do, and this is what I've got pulled up here, is I would make a hashtag that is for Instagram that is related to my coffee shop only. So, if I am the Coffee Emporium, then it's going to be hashtag Coffee Emporium, or I'm in Cincinnati, it might be hashtag Cincy Coffee Emporium, or it might be hashtag Coffee Emporium Cincy, might be hashtag our area code 513 Coffee Emporium. Something, if there's a lot of other coffee shops named Coffee Emporium, I don't know. Something that's really going to distinguish it. Now, I'm either going to own Coffee Emporium on Instagram. Every time you look it up, it's going to be nothing but 1,000 photos of my shop, or I'm going to, if it's a name that's kind of popular with coffee shops, I'm going to put Cincy or 513 or something that's going to distinguish me. And the same thing, I'm going to own it. So all my customers know if they want to see pictures of that place, they can go to that hashtag. If they are hashtagging their photos, they're going to know to use that one. I'm going to have it up in my store. I'm going to have it on the chalkboard. I might try to put it on my receipts, on my cups, wherever. I'm going to own that hashtag. I'm also going to find other hashtags. So let's see, I went and looked at Cincinnati coffee. There was over 1,000 people using the Cincinnati coffee hashtag post that had it. Then it kind of led me to also uncovering Cincy coffee, which had a few more. And then even more was Queen City coffee, which was all Cincinnati related. So again, I'm going to take anything that anybody's using to relate to coffee in my city, and I'm going to own it. I'm going to dominate. I've got to post another video on how to dominate your city in Instagram. So you definitely want to do that. It doesn't cost anything to create a hashtag, to own a hashtag, and to dominate a hashtag on Instagram. It costs time. That's it. And if you've got more time than you got money, then it's something you want to go after. Make your marketing manager, your employees take over that responsibility. Get it going. Get more followers, get them engaged. Join some engagement groups. That's how you're going to dominate and get on the front page of Instagram. If you don't know much about Instagram, when you have a hashtag like this, there's this top 9 spots that are like the most popular post right now on that hashtag. That's where you want to be. And that's where engagement groups are going to help you get up into that top 9. So a lot of people, let's try to find one here. They just put a hashtag, but they don't get a lot of activity, a lot of comments on it, and it doesn't push them up into that top 9. So you got to be slick on how you do that. Probably some engagement groups until your numbers get a little higher. That's a shortcut to help you start dominating the Instagram post here. All right, the second thing I would do is I would find anyone who's used a hashtag that had to do with my company, and I would find anyone who's checked in. So this is, you can't see it, but this is a page for people who have checked in to actually the Coffee Emporium on Instagram. So it's an actual check-in post. So you can see up here, it's kind of cut off, but right there, they actually checked in. It's not a hashtag, but it's kind of a check. That's where they are. Now, what I would do is part of my budget. Let's say you take your $100 a month that you're spending on marketing, and I would go to all people who have been participating in social media on my site. So this person right here, I would click on their name. It's Nora. She's got 1,300 followers, but she checked in on at my coffee shop, posted a picture from there. I'm going to send her I'm going to follow her. I'm going to like some pictures, and I'm going to send a direct message to her that says something along the lines of, hey, Nora, for the next 14 days, there's going to be a card waiting behind the counter at Coffee Emporium for a free cup of coffee for you. It's just my way of saying thanks for checking in. I saw the Instagram post that where you checked in, and man, you really made our company and our coffee shop look good, and I'm very grateful for that and appreciate it. And I want to give you more reasons to visit, more reasons to check in, more reasons to share photos of us on Instagram. So please come back and use that card anytime you like in the next 14 days. Greatly appreciate it. And see, now I spoke to the behavior I want her to do. I didn't say, please come back, and if you check in again, you can redeem this card. No, I said, man, I want to give you a reason to check in more. And they're going to be grateful for that, and the way you were grateful for the check-in, and then they're going to come get the card, and they're almost going to feel a need to reciprocate, to check in again, to do a post about it. So I would go through everyone who's checked in and start looking at them, especially if they've got 750 or plus followers. They're getting any type of activity. So now I go to there, I go to there, I go to there. You can see by these 193 people like this post. I'm going to follow them. I'm going to send them a message, and I'm just going to keep doing the same pattern over and over. I'm going to go do the same thing for anyone who's used the hashtag Coffee Emporium. So, down here, I remember seeing this guy hashtagged Coffee Emporium. So I go to hashtag Coffee Emporium. Any of them that were my local business, and we know by the cup, like this is going to be the same business we're looking at in the north side of Cincinnati, then I'm going to go to Karen's site. And, she only got 89 followers. I don't know necessarily. I'm giving her a free cup of coffee. But especially if they've got 500, 750, 100, if you just really want to build community, then do it for everyone who's ever checked in. That's fine as well. I'm not, that's up to you. But that is, you could, if your cost for a cup of coffee, let's say, is $1, your actual cost is as high as $1 for a cup of coffee, then you could go through and leave cards for 100 people a month on social media. And see, I'm not posting it under their picture because I don't want this to become a phenom where people know, hey, if I post on here, they're going to send me a free cup of coffee. No, I'm just going to send a direct message to them. Just like I said I would, and then they're going to come in and redeem it and get another post, and it's going to grow our presence on Instagram. And I can do that for 100 people a month on a $100 marketing budget. Give away a free cup of coffee. How many of those 100 do you think are going to also purchase some type of muffin or bagel or something like that? How many of them do you think are going to bring somebody with them? Because who likes to drink coffee alone? I mean, I do. I'm alone right now and I'm drinking coffee, but you get the gist, okay? You're going to teach your people to upsell. Teach them that when somebody comes in for the card, how to ask for the upsells, how to tell them we also have this on special. Make a thing that if somebody comes in to redeem a card, that they come and notify you. If you're working, if you're the owner, you're the manager, then you come out and meet them and shake their hand, start building a relationship with them. Man, thank you so much for posting that. It was an awesome picture. You made us look really good. Enjoy this cup of coffee. Anything else I can do, let me know. Do something like that. Help build up community and relationships with your customers. That's going to be huge. All right, so the next thing that you can do is don't look over here anymore. Look at me. Look down here. Is if you're on a marketing budget of $100 or less per month, the next thing I would suggest that you might do is look at getting one of these, a proximity marketing device. Fits on a keychain, very small, go in your pocket, go anywhere in your store, go in the counter, go in the cash register, anywhere you want. And what this does is this actually sends out a push notification to Android phones within 100 yards of it. So that would be hitting people in the offices next door, potentially on the sidewalk in front of your store, walking by, everybody in your store, and it sends a notification to their phone, and then they can open it up and see whatever it says, and you add a link in there. There's a limited number of characters, and then you have a link that's going to something. So You could put a thank you for visiting. Your next cup of coffee is free. Just screenshot this. Just enter your email. Just follow this link. Anything you want. I would maybe create a landing page, have people click on that link, go to the landing page, enter your email to keep up to date on our current specials and discounts, etc. So, email marketing is still huge. So you could use it to create coupons. You could use it to create repeat customers. You could use it to create and build an email list. And then you find out that if Tuesday is your slow day or Thursday evening, then you shoot out the email Tuesday morning at 4 a.m. that says, hey, want to let you know if you come by this morning, we're having a 2-for-1 special. We're having a free cup of coffee, the purchase of any bagel, whatever your promotion is. You can do that. The proximity marketing devices, I'll put a link below, an affiliate link that you can go and look at the ones that I use. And they are $25 a month for one. You can get 3 for $49.95, $50 a month. I would recommend going with the 3. And the reason why is because you could have one only at $50 a month. You could have one in your store all the time. You could take another one out to special events or to crowded places. And then, you can keep a third one on you in your car, in your wife's purse, in your husband's coat, or whatever it be. My wife takes mine. I have her take ours all the time when she goes to the mall, and she goes to the grocery store, she goes to the shopping mall, and she comes back just after a Saturday, and we've got 200 or 300 hits to our website from that. So it's a great thing to do. I think it's worth getting the 3. But if you only want to do $25 a month because you're on a limited budget, then I would at least get one and start utilizing that. It's super, super powerful. The next thing I would do on such a low budget is I would do Facebook ads. Of course, social media marketing. I took one of the coolest coffee shops around me here in Cincinnati, and I just put their address in, and I did a 1-mile radius from the store itself. There's a potential reach of 24,000 people at that radius. I did 15 to 65. A lot more younger people were thinking it's cool to go to coffee shops. I've got a boy that age, but he doesn't drink coffee that much. Anyhow, so high school, they are drinking coffee a lot more now than when I was in high school, I think. At least I didn't. I did 50 to 65. You got 24,000 people within a mile of the shop. And then, you go down here and you put in what I would recommend is you do Facebook ads, you do in the feeds, you do it in Instagram, you can even do it in Messenger. I would take out Audience Network, I would take out instant articles, in-stream videos, stuffs like that. And I put the budget at $333 a day, which is for a month. You could run $100, and that would potentially reach, they're estimating 500 to 1,000 people a day. So, for $100 a month, you could have an ad displaying on your phone to people that are within a mile of your store. And how many people are spending all day like this? They're a mile from your store, within a mile, and you're offering them some type of coupon or offer to come by the shop and to get a cup of coffee. It could be very powerful. There's a lot of other things you could do with this, but that is just to give you an idea. Run some Facebook ads for $1, $2, $3 a day, $4 a day, $5 a day, and that could be really huge and profitable for you. And you test it and see how it works. The next thing I would do is I would set up. There are companies that offer Wi-Fi email capture. Facebook information captures. I don't have a page to pull up to show you that. I will put a link below, but that is going to be, what is that? My fourth idea. So basically, somebody comes in, they want to use Wi-Fi in your coffee shop, which is everybody. They have a login process that they have to go through. What you're doing is you're having them sign up either with giving you an email or logging in with Facebook or some other social network in order to be able to have access to use your Wi-Fi. People that are doing that are building email lists, of 2,000 or 3,000 people in a few months. They're getting 300, 600, 1,200% increase on their Facebook likes. They're getting much more information about the demographics of the people who are in there. It'll tell you, who's in your shop. what their sex is, what their age is. It's just gathering all this great marketing information. And there's companies that do it. They collect the email addresses, they keep it in a dashboard for you. You put together the whatever email you want to send out to all these people that have signed in, letting them know about a special you got going on that day or that week, that month, whatever you got going. And and most people are getting 30 plus reviews on Facebook a month, more than they were, even higher, 20, 30, 40 more reviews a month. And that's really going to help your organic reach on your Facebook page, on your Yelp page, on your Google page, et cetera. So it's super, super powerful to be able to do that. Building an email list, again, it's another way to build an email list, another way to get reviews, another way to build a Facebook page. And there's some companies that, for $100 or less, $99, I think is one of the normal ones. And I'll put a link again below. Just go check it out. It's going to be an affiliate link, but just go check it out for one of the companies that I recommend. And for $99 a month, you can start building that and then email marketing to them and get your Facebook presence, your Google presence, and all that. So the sixth thing I would recommend is go out and invest in a funny or a sidewalk sign. It doesn't have to be a funny sign. It just be a really good sign. And then, get out there, jump on Google like I did here, look up funny coffee signs. You don't have to create anything. Read some of this stuff that's funny, write it on one of these signs, and put it out in front of your coffee shop. People have seen this really, number one, drive more traffic into their store, makes people aware there's even a coffee shop there as they're driving down the road, walking down the road. They see it across the street. They see it from their car. People take pictures of these and they post it on Instagram and they hashtag it, and people just really connect with them, find them funny. They enjoy them. They're like internet memes on the sidewalk. So I would definitely recommend doing that. And I will put a link below to some signs that you can get. Again, affiliate link that you can jump over to Amazon and just take a look at some of these funny signs or some of these blank signs that you can buy, and then look how to make them funny on Google. So there will be an affiliate link below for that too. You can go look at it on Amazon. Now I'm going to take you something that's going to be really different, but this is something I would do if I owned a coffee shop. So you can go out and get a disposable travel box like this. I know they use them at Panera and Starbucks and different things. But, if things are slow, you got slow Tuesday, you got a slow whatever day, go out and get you some of these boxes. If you got employees standing around doing nothing, this is old school guerrilla marketing. But get some really good flavored coffee, get some really strong coffee, get some different coffee, fill this up and walk down your street and offer free cups of coffee to people. Hey, this is a new thing we're selling up at our place. I just want to get some people to try it here. Would you like a cup of coffee? And go out and do that. If you want to be really different, there are some backpacks that you can buy. I'll put links below, again, affiliate links, just so you can hop over and look on Amazon at some of this stuff. But, you got these type of, I don't think these are insulated and they're more gimmicky, but it's $40. You could get probably a Rocket Man. I'm imagining they're going to run $100 to $300, but they're insulated. They really keep coffee hot. But you could get something like that if you wanted to get really more serious with it. But you could just start with a disposable box like this of coffee. You got a 5-pack here for $42.95. It'll come in a day on Prime. Hurry up, there's only 5 left. Let's go over there and order one of these stacks. But get out in the community and give some free cups of coffee and get to know your neighbors and invite people into your shop and let them know that you got some great coffee. Let them taste and experiment. And I'll tell you something else I would do with this, just to give back to the community, especially if you've got any type of neighbors without housing. If you've got a homeless community that's near you, then give back, man. Put some good karma out there. Go out and find some of your neighbors without housing and sit down and have a cup of coffee with them and get to know them and just give back to the community a little bit. Be a presence out there and helping people. So that's something else I might do. Put some stickers on these boxes of your coffee. Deliver it to a local office for free every now and then. Some nurses, some police officers, some firefighters, teachers in your area. Just go out and give back. That's something I definitely would be doing if I owned. And then owned a coffee shop. Then the number 8 and last thing that I would recommend, man, is ask for reviews. and bribe for reviews if you can. I know there's probably some ethical questions for that. I know like Yelp and Google have some issues with that, but if it's done right, just read the fine print, find out the best way that you can do it, and do that. But put a sign up that just says, if you check in, free cup of coffee, check in and buy a bagel. Free cup of coffee if you post a picture, just screenshot it, post a picture on Instagram or Facebook, screenshot it, show it to the barista, and they'll give you the second cup free. Buy one, get one free for those who post on social media. Buy one, get one free, or whatever for those who leave a review on Facebook. Whatever you want to do at that time. Those who take a picture with the owner, those who take a picture with their favorite barista, anything like that to get people leaving reviews, hashtagging your place, checking in, and etc. So that is, put a sign up that says, hey, leave a review. Hey, take a picture. Hey, use a hashtag. You guys get what I'm going back, but ask for it. Offer a promotion that goes along with it. And then you'll get a lot more activity on your social media and help that grow and to get more exposure. So those are some cheap guerrilla marketing and digital marketing ideas that I would use if I owned a coffee shop or small business and I had a marketing budget of $100 or less a month. Man, I hope you guys found that helpful. I hope that was a blessing. If you utilize some of these ideas and they work, I would love to hear about it. I would love to hear your story. Maybe I get you on here and interview you about how awesome it went. At least send me something, tell me that you tried it, and if I can answer any questions about this stuff or go dive any deeper into any of these topics for you, man, shoot me an email, channelzeromarketing@gmail, or just leave a comment under the YouTube video, and I'd be more than happy to help you guys. I'll create the time, I'll carve it out and try to respond to you the best that I can. So again, appreciate it, guys. Check all the links below. Please subscribe. Please comment. Please share. That's going to help this get more organic reach. If you're a coffee shop owner and you've been struggling to get people in the door, and you know how hard it is marketing, and your budget is $0 to $100, then other coffee shop owners need to see this video and have ideas like this. Don't be stingy. Don't be greedy. Hit that share button. Tag some people in it. I appreciate it, guys.